I'm just so tired of people making up their own stories about a certain topic. So I felt like I should set the record straight, and all this information should come from a credible source, which is me, Urdu. Okay, huh? Hello, Assalamu alaikum. Thank you so much for all the love और आप लोगों की बहुत सारी दुआएं. And I went through all the comments in the last video that you left for me and my husband, and it was a great feeling. बहुत दफ़ा पता नहीं चलता है, लेकिन किसी की अच्छी बात या दुआएं सुन के इंसान को बहुत अच्छा लगता है. And I really want to thank you for all the duas and the compliments and the prayers that I read. और बहुत अच्छा लगता है पढ़ के. It just like makes my day. So thank you for all the love and appreciation. And बहुत सारे मैसेज आए थे मुझे इंस्टाग्राम पे मेरे मतलब रिक्वेस्ट में और इनबॉक्स में कि व्लॉग का है. And that also made me feel very nice. I mean, I liked it. I like that. और मैंने पहले भी बात बताई है और मैं फिर से बोलूँगी. It's because I just feel like, you know, being in that particular moment is more important for me than filming it. और the day Talha was leaving, एनी मार्वी ने बोला कि भाई तुम फिल्म करना, अच्छा लगेगा पूरा ये वो. हमने थोड़ी बहुत कोशिश की थी करने की, लेकिन फिर नहीं हुआ था because it was just like I was very emotional and we just wanted to spend all the time together basically. What are you having for breakfast?
Chomp and chomp or glass.
Okay.
Hello.
Good morning.
नींद में हूँ अभी तक, मॉर्निंग नहीं हुई थी.
टाइम बताया जरा क्या हो रहा है?
रात के 5 बज रहे हैं.
शाम के 5 बज रहे हैं अभी.
रात के 5 बज रहे हैं.
शाम के 5 बजे अभी तक मॉर्निंग नहीं हुई. ओके, सही है.
तुम कब का उठ रही हो?
क्या मतलब है इसका?
10 मिनट पहले.
नहीं.
15.
नहीं.
16.
नहीं, पहले उठी थी. कॉफी किसने बनाई ये वाली?
ओए बापू, फिर तो तुम 20 मिनट पहले उठी होगी.
2 मिनट पहले. अच्छा सुनो,
जी.
Are you leaving today? मैं सैड हो रही हूँ बहुत ज़्यादा.
अभी सैड बहुत ज़्यादा.
तो इसलिए नहीं हो पाया. उसके बाद फिर I was busy with my in-laws and he left, and then Annie and Marvi आ गई थी, उनके साथ टाइम स्पेंड किया मैंने. तो I was just, you know, chilling basically इसलिए. लेकिन then Annie और Marvi ने मुझे यही बोला कि तुमने इतनी सारी like कोई 4-5 वीडियोस कर ली, but you still haven't introduced yourself properly. और हम लोग पढ़ते रहते हैं, सब लोग यही बोलते हैं कि तुम अपना इंट्रोडक्शन तो करा दो प्रॉपर्ली, तो आज वो तुम करो. तो मैंने कहा okay, easier for me, then I don't have to think about what else to do. So yeah, so I'll be introducing myself today. Another reason why I want to do this is because I'm just so tired of people making up their own stories about a certain topic. So I felt like I should set the record straight, and all this information should come from a credible source, which is me, Urdu. Okay, हाँ. तो ये बात मुझसे आनी चाहिए because obviously मैं सबसे सही बताऊंगी, और मैं लोगों की different versions इन stories के सुन के थक गई हूँ because लोगों को लिहाज नहीं apparently. So I thought it should come from me. Khair, so starting, everyone knows my name is Haya Talha. I've recently changed my name. I was previously known as Haya Ali, and I got married in March. I changed my name right now about 2 हफ्ते पहले. I'm 27 years old. Or people keep asking what my qualifications are. I have a bachelor's degree in social sciences, and no, I'm not a doctor. I'm very sorry to disappoint you because I get asked this question a lot. I think Ali की भी जब like bro की इनसे शादी हुई थी, तो people just like automatically expect doctors to marry doctors. लेकिन I'm not a doctor. Far from that. People keep asking me to कि आप job क्या करती हैं. Currently, I'm a housewife. Except I don't have a house, so I'm just a wife, basically. But ever since शादी से 2 महीने पहले I left my job because I wanted to focus on getting married. I was spending time with my friends and family, working out, getting in shape, getting ready to get married, looking forward to it, and I just didn't want the stress of a job on it. तो इसलिए मैंने शादी से कोई 1-2 महीने पहले तैयारियों के लिए I left working. Otherwise, I've been working for the past 10 years. My first ever job was working for my mom in her salon. पार्लर में काम करती थी मैं उनके, सब कुछ देखती थी. I used to help her. मतलब my mom was my boss. So that was my first ever job. काफी साल किया ये. उसके बाद I did an internship in Dawn News. It was a great experience because it was Dawn News obviously. I was studying journalism at the time. So that was also very interesting. बहुत ख्वारी वाला काम था. I was driving from Johor to West Wharf between 9 to 5 every day, between all those big trollers and trucks and everything. So that was the worst part of the job. But now, otherwise, it was a good experience. A very interesting thing that happened to me when I was working at Dawn News was एक दफ़ा मैं बैठी हुई थी अपने desk पे और पीछे से like my boss at the time or the supervisor or whatever, but two people वो बातें कर रहे थे और it was the month of May, Mother's Day आने वाला था and I was just doing my internship for my university का जो criteria पूरा करना था basically, तो उसके लिए मैं कर रही थी and I got the internship and I was very happy. और मैं अपने कंप्यूटर पे लगी हुई हूँ. I was in charge of some research work over there. तो पीछे से दो लोगों की मुझे आवाज़ें आई, वो बोल रहे थे यार वो फ़ोन नहीं उठा रही है, क्या कर रहे हो, उनका इंटरव्यू लेना है, क्या कर रहे हैं, और ऐसी बातें हो रही थी ना. मैं इग्नोर नहीं करती. Then I heard my mom's name कि शगुफ्ता एजाज यार उनको कॉन्टैक्ट करो, वो चाहिए इंटरव्यू के लिए, मदर्स डे का इंटरव्यू करना है. और मुझे इतनी हंसी आई एक मिनट के लिए. मैंने कहा वाओ दिस इज़ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग. मैं पीछे मुड़ी, मैंने कहा मैं बात करती हूँ, क्या करना है. देन लाइक आप किसे जानती हैं. मैंने कहा मेरी अम्मी है वो. अच्छा आपकी अम्मी है वो. अच्छा होगा, हमें वो इंटरव्यू के लिए चाहिए मदर्स डे के डॉन न्यूज़ के लिए, तो आप उनसे पूछे कर लेंगे, वो आपको भी साथ लेंगे. मैंने कहा मुझे साथ ना लें. आई वाज रियली फैट एट द टाइम, सो आई डिडंट रियली लाइक बीइंग ऑन कैमरा एट ऑल. तो उसके बाद माय मॉम गॉट दैट इंटरव्यू एंड इट वाज जस्ट लाइक इट वाज लाइक बहुत बड़ा इत्तेफाक था कि आई वाज सिटिंग राइट देयर एंड दे वर टॉकिंग अबाउट माय मॉम. So that's a very interesting thing that happened to me while I was working at Dawn News. उसके बाद I went for an exchange semester to Philippines, spent 7 months there. वहाँ पे I did a couple of courses. One of my internships over there was working on the radio for one of the channels in the Philippines. So that was also a great experience. बहुत मजा आया वो करके. वापस आके I started working, just like working everywhere that I could because you know एक दफ़ा once I started working, मामा ने बोला कि you know खुद अपना करो, like I want you to be financially independent. उसके बाद I worked in customer service, advertising. I worked at BPOs and was a content writer. I became the content manager. Then I became the head of content, and I just like that's just like the path that I stuck to, writing basically, because shuru say like you know I've been a very expressive person. The writing was always a very good choice for me. Uske baad then I stopped writing and I started managing writers, and you know it was also, I feel like it was the best job ever. I never got tired of it. बहुत मजा आया. Okay, so family में there's mama, there's daddy, and then मैं सबसे बड़ी हूँ, number one, and then there's Anya, and then there's Nabiha, and then there's Iman. जितना gap मुझ में और Anya में almost उतना ही Nabiha और Iman में. तो it was always you know मतलब बहुत मजा आया था when we had Nabiha after a very long time. छोटी बहन थी, we treated her as a doll because me and Anya were very excited, and all the time when you know my mom was pregnant, we would look forward to having a baby sister, and you know we expressed it to her like how badly we wanted a younger sibling because मैं और Anya तो बड़े हो चुके थे तब तक. I was 13 when Nabiha was born. 11 or 13. I was 13 when Nabiha was born and Anya was 11. So it was actually like we got a little doll. बहुत खुशी हुई थी. एंड मामा बोलती हैं कि हमने काफ़ी हेल्प कराई थी उनकी. सो आई एग्री बिकॉज यू नो सारी जो प्रैक्टिस हुई है प्रॉपरली वो नबीहा पे हुई है, बिकॉज लाइक आई सच इज एक्चुअली डॉल कपड़े चेंज करना, उसके आउटफिट्स मैच करना, एवरी सिंगल थिंग. सो वी रियली लाइक हैविंग अ यंगर सिबलिंग. इट वाज रियली फन. उसके बाद आते हैं मेरे डैडी. माई डैडी इज माई हार्ट एंड सोल. ही इज द मोस्ट ब्यूटिफुल पर्सन दैट आई नो. He's a gentleman. He's so polite, calm, nice, and he's just the best. So daddy is, I don't even like using the word stepfather because I've never felt like that. I've never seen him treat me like that or any of us basically. लेकिन क्या कहते हैं कि yeah, so I don't want to use that word. I उसकी जगह मैं ये बोल सकती हूँ कि he is the dad that adopted me. And it turned out to be the best thing ever. Alhamdulillah, mashallah. My biological father, जो थे, biological father, I don't even want to use the word father, I'm so sorry. लेकिन जो वो थे, my mom was working in an airline उस वक्त, और वो थे captain. So that's how they met. And he was not a Pakistani, not a Muslim, but he converted, changed his name, and that's how the name Ali basically came. And मुझे ये चीज़ बहुत bother की थी because after they separated, so he changed his name back and everything, and I was stuck with the name Ali as my surname. whereas that person didn't even exist. तो this एक ये चीज़ मुझे बहुत bother करती थी बहुत time तक. सबको बोलती थी मैं कि नहीं करना मुझे, मैं क्या करूं, और हर डॉक्यूमेंट पे वही नाम लिखा हुआ है, मेरे निकाह के वक्त वही नाम लिया जा रहा है, एंड आई जस्ट डिडंट लाइक दैट. मैं इसके बारे में कुछ भी नहीं कर सकती थी. तो मुझे चीज़ बहुत बॉदर की. मैं तो मेरे डैडी से जाके बात की थी लाइक सीरियसली. मैंने कहा डैडी लाइक क्या क्या सिस्टम है, आई वॉन्ट योर नेम टू बी विद माइन, आई वॉन्ट बी नोन एज हाया से. देखिए तो लाइक क्या कर सकते हैं इसका. तो उन्होंने बोला कि भाई हमने जो है वो सारा लीगल पेपर वर्क किया हुआ है, आई एम योर डैड ऑन पेपर्स एंड डॉक्यूमेंट्स, लेकिन यू कांट चेंज दिस, दैट्स जस्ट द लॉ, बट इट डजंट मैटर बिकॉज आई एम योर डैड. But it still bothered me a lot because I didn't want to be stuck with the person who left me when I was a year and a half old, left me, my mom and my sister when I was a year and a half old, and never looked back. So I haven't heard from him in the past 26 years. Basically जब वो गए तो वो चले गए. Don't know if he's alive or dead. Haven't heard from him. कभी बात नहीं हुई इसके बाद. But daddy and mama got married. तकरीबन कोई इनकी शादी को माशाल्लाह 16-17 साल हो गए. 16-17 साल ही हुए हैं or more. Mashallah. And he has been the best thing ever to our family. And we have two beautiful little sisters, Nabiya and Aman, because of daddy. For the longest time, sirf main, mama और Ania साथ थे. My mom was a single mother and she had me and Ania. तो we were very close knit. हमारे रिश्ते बहुत अच्छा था. तो उन्होंने मुझसे पूछा तो मैं पहले बहुत डिस्टर्ब हुई थी. मैंने कहा था नहीं, because I was used to having my mom all to myself and just it being the three of us. तो I didn't want कि वो टेंशन जो हमें मिलते वो कहीं और जाए, and I didn't know कि हम लोग कैसे डील करेंगे इसके साथ. तो शुरू में I was a bit iffy about it, but alhamdulillah माशाल्लाह daddy turned out to be the best thing ever. And आज अगर उनसे पूछें हम कि favorite कौन है तो आपको बोलेंगे Haya. So I love him and he loves us. He's given us everything that a father could give us and more basically. तो it's just like the best feeling in the world having someone to love you like that, और जो आपसे इतना प्यार करते हो और जो आपको इतना अपना मानते हो. तो it's an amazing feeling, mashallah, alhamdulillah. And even though all these negative comments or whatever doesn't faze her, but it's just very offensive और नहीं अच्छा लगता है. और आपकी तरबियत पे ये चीज़ रिफ्लेक्ट करती है बहुत ही ज़ोर से कि आपकी तरबियत कैसे है कि आप किसी को खुल्लम खुल्ला बकवास कर रहे हैं. तो इसलिए प्लीज़ नहीं किया करें, because hearing different versions of stories of my families basically forced me to talk about something that I wasn't really comfortable with talking about, just to set the record straight. So yeah, I love daddy. He loves us. He is the best husband I've seen, mashallah, alhamdulillah. Him and my mom make a perfect couple and they have an excellent marriage, mashallah. And I feel like in a lot of ways I married someone who's a lot like my dad, because daddy is very calm, very patient, हर बात को मतलब जाने दो, मतलब वैसे हैं वो. तो I really like him for that. I love his personality और he is adorable. उनकी बातें इतनी प्यारी होती हैं और मतलब उनका रिलेशन हमसे बहुत अच्छा है. मतलब he has, I'm his favorite like I said already, thank you, but he has something with each of us and it's very special. मतलब मेरे साथ बैठ के बातें करते हैं, फुटबॉल देखते हैं और स्टोरी सुनाते हैं मुझे अपनी क्रिकेट की डेज की और पूरी ऐसी. तो it's just nice having him around. After years of not having a dad, having a dad like him, it just makes me feel like all that time was spent, like it was worth it. I never even had a brother, so I really missed the presence of a male figure in my life. So if I had known all those years that I was gonna find and eventually get a dad like daddy, I would have been super okay with it, super patient. I would just look forward to having him in our lives without complaining all that time about not having a dad. But